Najee, let me ask you a question. Does being a 5-star player in high school guarantee that you're going to make it in the NFL?
You gonna be a 5-star college player, don't mean you gonna make an NFL. What you mean? Yeah. Because that's why they have a word plus. That's what that means. That's what that means. What you mean? Like, for example, this is what I didn't know until, like, I know we were talking about football, but we're using Patrick Beverley that's in basketball. Right. I did not know that he was a 30-point average player in high school. He was the highest scoring player while he was playing in high school. He was the highest scoring player in the city. And bro, for a person that goes into the NBA, the pros, pure defense is crazy. Like you're offensive scoring machine in high school, and then you go to the NBA and become nothing but defense. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man. That's a prime example because it's well, even though, like LeBron says all the time, everybody's a good player. Can you fit a role into the sport? Can you fit a role? Because I mean, you had to be one of the best players somewhere when you got drafted. Yeah. When you got drafted in college, when you got drafted in pros, you had to be a great player or one of the best players somewhere in order to make it to that top tier.
Hey, peeps, and welcome to the DC Stewart Show Podcast. Derek speaking.
Well, Isaiah.
And I'm Najee. How you doing?
You're currently tuned in to the DC Stewart Show Podcast, where sports, culture, and real talk collide.
From football breakdown to the very latest in current events.
And exclusive interviews you do not want to miss.
So don't touch that dial. Stay tuned to the DC Stewart Show Podcast. And be sure to crush that subscribe button and hit that like button. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in the next 30 days. So please help us out. Thank you. Right. So the reason I asked that is because a lot of people tend to think that these players coming out of high school and on into college, depending on which levels they play at in each, level, that the NFL is an automatic guarantee for them. It's not. Just to be honest with you, it is not. You have players that didn't even make the team in high school, or they came on late as walk-ons in college, and they went on to become all-pro NFL players. And, it's a hit or a miss. Like you said, Najee, it's a hit or a miss. Mm-hmm. There's no guarantee. It looks like DJ Uiagalelei signed with the Los Angeles Chargers as a free agent because he did not get drafted, and he's going to be moved over, according to what I'm reading now, to tight end. He's not going to play quarterback in the NFL, at least for now. Unless
Tannehill
was a wide receiver at Texas A&M.
He was wide receiver and ended up playing quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah. That's interesting to see.
Filling in a role.
Tannehill was tough, though. He was a tough guy, though, man.
I have to say Tannehill was a damn good quarterback.
It's crazy that you played that type of role when you was the master of something else role. That's crazy.
Yeah, Tannehill he played wide receiver, and he transitioned over well for the Miami Dolphins. He had a pretty decent career. I'm not going to say he was top 5 ever, but I can tell you that when they needed to win. Yeah, and even when he went over to Tennessee, he did a good job over at Tennessee. So anyway, we'll wrap this thing up. You guys got anything to close us out with, Isaiah?
Beautiful show, man. I enjoyed it, bro. We covered some great stuff, and we'll see how this trial works with Diddy. And we got the playoffs in basketball going on, and Najee will cover that stuff for us, and we'll see some new champions this year. That's what I think is going to happen. It's going to have a new champion in basketball. It's not going to be that same old back to back and all that stuff anymore.
Yeah. Well, legacy teams like we've always seen, Lakers, Heat, Golden State, these type of teams. I mean, they're not going to be in it. So we'll get a chance to see 2 fresh teams more likely play in the NBA Finals, with the exception of New Orleans. Not New Orleans, but New York is a legacy team, but that's going to definitely be
That's
interesting.
the only one that's left. That's the only one left. When Golden State get knocked out, that's the only one left.
Exactly. So, how about you, Najee? So, you got anything to close us with?
Peace and blessings. Believe in God, and He's gonna believe in you. That's all I gotta say.
Very well stated. Could not have said it any better. Thank you for joining the DC Stewart Show Podcast, featuring my co-hosts Isaah and Najee. Thank you for helping us reach 120,000 views. We're stoked about it. We're still moving forward. Crush that subscribe button, by the way, and hit that like button, and follow us on social media. We're over at Facebook, Instagram, and we have our own website. So it is www.dcstewartpodcast.com. Once again, www.dcstewartpodcast.com. It has some really good things over there. We have some nutritional information that you can pick up over on the site. Our videos, our shorts, our long form videos, and let us know how you enjoy things once you get over there. So we'll close it out. Peace, love, and prosperity. Thank you for your time today, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.
You've reached the end of another episode of the DC Stewart Sports Talk Podcast. Be sure to connect with us at Facebook and Twitter.com. Your voice is important, so head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Catch our next episode.